Hello, here's the news at this hour on Tstv. I am Mobola Badekale. Here are some major headlines. BUHARI urges Africans to defend rules on AFCFTA. AMOTEKUN is falling below expectations, says OPC faults MAKINDE other governors. Biden picks California official BECERRA for health secretary, and in the world of sports, fans treated to win on return to ANFIELD. Now, the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari has urged African nations to defend and preserve the rules guiding the trade agreement ahead of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area AFCFTA in January next year. President Buhari noted that the agreed rules would ensure that there are no breakdowns or abuses of the Continental Free Trade Framework. The president, who was represented by the Foreign Affairs Minister Geoffrey Onyema at the 13th Extraordinary Sessions of the Assembly of the African Union, said Nigeria is keenly aware of a role in deepening intra-Africa trade and making it a success, adding that they remain open to transparently work with brothers and sisters across Africa. He, however, added that an abuse of the rules could be a recipe for strained trade relations disorder, regional and geopolitical tensions, and reduction of economic growth. The president also assured fellow Africans that Nigeria was taking necessary steps to prepare for the effective start of trading on January 1st, 2021. The National Association of Road Transport Owners, NARTO, and National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, yesterday threw their weight behind the day-to-day warning strike declared by the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria and WUN, which is billed to start Wednesday to protest takeover of Apapa-Oshodi Expressway by heavy-duty trucks. The gridlock has negatively impacted Apapa and its environs, which has crippled businesses located in the axis. This compelled MWUN to convoke a meeting during the weekend to sensitize stakeholders in the maritime sector on the need for the strike. President General of MWUN, Prince Adeyanju Adewale, who dropped in on the strike yesterday, said the union would decide its next line of action if, after 3 days, government failed to fix the road leading to the two ports and address the accompanying traffic bottleneck. The warning strike is said to now start on Wednesday, December 9th, instead of today, as earlier resolved. Police are set for a showdown with youths over the second phase of the EndSARS protests, which are billed to begin today in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and other cities. There was anxiety as various police commands yesterday warned against such gatherings. However, the organizers, who raised awareness on the social media, said the second phase was to demand the release of all protesters detained following the first phase, and also restrictions on all accounts of EndSARS leaders at the instance of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) lifted. Supporters of the planned movement, which have remained a trending topic across social media since last week, said they were undeterred by the threats by security operatives, adding that labeling EndSARS protesters as criminals would not demoralize them. The Oodua People's Congress (OPC) has berated the governors of the 6 southwest states over their alleged failure to keep to the guidelines agreed on for the formation of the Regional Security Network, codenamed AMOTEKUN. OPC, in a statement signed by its Ondo State Coordinator, Mr. Pius Ogunsanya, said that the underperformance of the security outfit is as a result of the governor's failure to adopt the resolutions at the Lagos and Ibadan summit on the establishment of the security network. He codenamed the recent killings of a first-class traditional ruler and Olufon of Ifo in the state, late Oba Israel Adeusi, by yet-to-be-known herdsmen, noting that it was avoidable. Ogunsanya noted that the current formation of AMOTEKUN, as launched by some state governors, could not effectively tackle the menace of herdsmen attacks, kidnapping, killings, and other criminal activities inside the forest and hinterlands across the region. He, however, applauded the role of Gani Adams by not dragging the issue of AMOTEKUN with governors, as he gave them free hand to operate the call. Heavy traffic is taking over Agodi Secretariat access of Ibadan as scores of physically challenged people across the 33 local government areas of Oyo State are protesting along the axis. It was gathered that they are demanding more slots in the non-teaching arm of the Oyo State Teaching Service Commission, TESCOM. They alleged that their application as non-teaching staff of TESCOM were largely disqualified. According to reports, security agents, among whom are police, DSS, AMOTEKUN Corps, and NSCDS, have been drafted to the main gate of the Secretariat to prevent breakdown of law and order. One of the protesters, Adekule, appealed to Governor MAKINDE to intervene, adding that most of the disabled people were not given the appointment, stating that the able people have taken over. The news on Tstv will be back right after this. Welcome back. And now to some foreign stories. Joe Biden plans to nominate California Attorney General BECERRA for Secretary of Health and Human Services, which would add another Latino member to the president-elect's increasingly diverse cabinet. During BECERRA's 12 terms in Congress representing Los Angeles, he was an outspoken advocate of Latino rights and a vigorous defender of former President Barack Obama's signature healthcare program, a policy that has been much attacked by President Donald Trump and Republicans. BECERRA, who is 62, was elected as California Attorney General in 2016, succeeding Vice President-elect Kamala Harris after she was elected to the United States Senate and was the first Latino to hold that office. According to reports, BECERRA's nomination comes after complaints from the Congressional Hispanic Caucus about a lack of Latinos in the incoming cabinet. Thousands of protesters rally in the Moldovan capital on Sunday to demand the government's resignation and snap parliamentary election. Moldova last month elected pro-European Maia Sandu to the presidency, earning a surprise victory over pro-Russian incumbent Igor Dodon. It was then reported that Moldovan lawmakers passed a bill transferring control of the country's intelligence agency from the president to parliament, and Sandu called for supporters to rally against it. She and supporters say that the legislation's goal is to undermine the presidency before Sandu takes office and to boost parliament, where Dodon's supporters outnumber the opposition. Meanwhile, more than 5,000 people rallied last Thursday against the move, while on Sunday, more than 50,000 protesters gathered in front of the parliament buildings, according to organizers. However, protesters have also called for Sandu to be inaugurated on December 10th, the day the Constitutional Court is expected to officially confirm a victory. And finally, moving on to the exciting world of sport, Premier League champions Liverpool welcomed the returns of fans to Anfield for the first time since March with an emphatic victory over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Mohamed Salah gave Liverpool the lead in the first half after Wolves defender Conor Cody misjudged a long ball from Jordan Henderson. Jorginho Wijnaldum added the second after the break when he curled a precise shot into the top right corner from long range before Joel Matip's thumping header and Nelson Semedo's scrambled own goal completed the scoring. The win keeps Liverpool level on points with league leaders Tottenham, who beat Arsenal 2-0 in the North London derby early on Sunday, while Wolves are in 10th, although 2 points behind 5th-placed Manchester United, who have a game in hand. Anthony Joshua has set his sights on becoming the undisputed champion as he prepares to face Kubrat Pulev in his World Heavyweight Championship defense on Saturday at the SSE Arena, London. Joshua described Pulev as a skillful fighter who has been a great boxer. The 31-year-old has a 23-1 record, with 21 of them coming via knockout, while Pulev has a 28-1 record, with 14 of them coming via knockout. The British Nigerian boxer Joshua, who has potential fight against Tyson Fury, also talked about the possibility of facing Deontay Wilder. And we've now come to the end of the news. Here is a recap of the major headlines. Buhari urged Africans to defend rules on AFCFTA. AMOTEKUN has fallen below expectations, says OPC faults MAKINDE and other governors. Biden picks California official BECERRA for health secretary, and in the world of sports, you heard France treated to win on return to ANFIELD. Please do not forget to always adhere to COVID-19 safety measures. The news was compiled by Hope Chijoke. I am Mobola Batekale. Good day and thank you for watching.